Welcome to Innovation Dialogue. I'm Diana Ding.
My voice.
My story.
My dream.
Innovation Dialogue.
We are encouraged by their story. Welcome to Innovation Dialogue. Today we're going to talk about Match as a game changer of smart building. So what is Match and why it's a game changer? And we're so honored to have Mr. James Penn, and he's the founder and CEO of Luxel with us. Thank you for coming, James.
Thank you, Diana. Thank you for having me here.
Yes, here we have this box and called Match. Actually, Match means this part. So tell us, what is Match?
Match stands for Meter Smart Switch. Actually, it's innovative and smart building lighting control system.
Mm-hmm. Smart building lighting control system.
Yes.
Yeah, we have a video and we would like to play the video, and James, tell us more.
Sure. So you can see from video, Match actually can control your light, either from one switch or a couple switches, a building or the whole building, a room, a floor, or the whole building. Turn on, turn off on the fingertips of yours. And also it can give you the meter capabilities. So you can meter down to every single switch or some room or some department or some floor. And you can see every day, every hour, or every month. And you can use that as a financial report for your presentation. Also, we have the occupancy sensor associated with every single switch. So when you walk in, you can turn on, and with a timer, will turn off when there's nobody for a couple of minutes. Also, we have a switch scheduling, so we can schedule a switch to turn on, turn off, depending on your own need. So, especially for like building management, you need to turn on or turn off regularly, almost every day. That creates a lot of convenience for facility managers. And also, on top of that, we also provide a dimming capability. You can see when you do a PowerPoint presentation, you can just dim down your light, or if you feel like right now you don't need that kind of glare over your head, then you can also dim down as your own personal need. Also, the daylight harvest is something when the daylight dim down, your light will turn more brighter, or vice versa, your light will dim when it's in a very bright daylight. And on top of that, we also have a security alert, which means we have occupancy sensor in the room. So when somebody turns on the light in like 2 a.m. morning, and the security guard will be notified by a short message and go upstairs to check if there anything fishy, and if there's okay, they can walk downstairs. So all kinds of service will be provided associated with this system. So even more important, this is a very, very convenient system to install. Instead of mess with all kinds of lighting fixtures everywhere over your ceiling, all you have to do is bring this switch and take it off the old switch, replace with this new switch. Another kind of like a plug and play product again, to make your building become intelligent instantly. So it's called Meter Smart Switch, our new product.
So that is Match. Just all you need to do is take off your old switch and put in this new switch.
Yes.
So how did this idea come to your mind? Where did this started?
Actually, our company was started in 2010, and we originally, our main focus was making the plug and play LED tube lamps.
You patent, right?
Yeah, we got several patents for plug and play LED tube lamps, so that people don't have to bypass the ballast for their commercial lighting fixtures. Also, our product is very efficient, but when we promote to our customers always ask the question, how do I know I save energy at all? Because there's no meter over their head. How can they know this serving. If they get a general bill from their utility companies, how can I know the serving
is from the light?
Is from the light?
Yes, we got so many equipment.
Yeah, because there are some seasonal reason cause for the energy usage or AC. A lot of things can happen. So how can that happen? How can they affect their lighting control and lighting usage? This is very important. So actually, since 2 years ago, we found out this solution. We found out this question and this kind of need. We start to use a so-called the IoT, Internet of Things technology, trying to make this solution using this new technology. And it took us about 2 years. And interesting enough, 2 years ago, we didn't know even a term of IoT. Yeah, we just knew the smartphone and the internet will be a key technology which can help this bring down the cost. And now we come out with this solution.
Yeah, I think it's the right timing when everything happened and you learn from your customers' needs and you improve, so this is coming out.
Yes.
So why it is a game changer? We see it's a game changer. Why it is?
The game changer is because of cost. Because the lighting control system is not the news. It's not a new stuff. It's been around since 90s.
Yeah, we have sensor, we have other things. Yeah,
So lighting control has been around for decades. But the major roadblock for this technology to become popular was because the humongous cost, especially when you have a big building, huge building. And you really don't want to have your building to have like a 1 million, 2 million, 10 million of budget just for controlling the lights.
Yeah, also actually we need to hire more people. The labor cost is really high.
Yes. So in order to manage a property, especially commercial property with a high rise like 10, 20, 30 stories, they have a small team, only 3 to 4 people to manage this building. They have to do every day, they have to turn on the light, turn off the light. And they have to go to check if the light is okay. And they have to sometimes also have to evaluate how much energy has been consumed. All this kind of work, I'm very sure is understaffed right now. But if with this kind of product, if we can provide this solution with a minimum cost, affordable for them, then
what is the minimum cost in your range?
Our range is around $100 per switch, and that's all. And sometimes even cost is even lower if we have some quantity amount. What I'm saying is, just take an example. If you use a traditional technology for a 10-story building, it's easily you can just take off like $1 million just to facilitate as a smart building. But right now with our technology, that's maybe only 100,000, 10 times less budget just to make it a smart building. Plus, in the old technology, you have no control over internet. Right now, it's like a gimme. Everybody can just access from their iPhone, iPad, or smartphones easily.
So if you mean that everybody can control from their smartphone, that means that people can download an app, then everybody can control this.
Yeah.
What if they got 10 people, 20 people, or even 100 people in a big building, everybody's controlling this? It's going to be a chaos.
So it comes to the privilege control. It's like in the future when everything got facilitated, where we will help our facility managers to manage, like they have tenants for every single floor. Second floor cannot control third floor cannot control fourth floor. Everybody can only control their own territory. And it's easy.
They can
internet.
authorize
we can do the privilege control, authorize only right authorized people to do some control. Yeah, and also because of this kind of technology, in the future, it will be very easy to trace, to check a lot of energy usage from different departments at different floor, especially for tenants. It will be easier in the future for the landlords or property managers to charge their tenants.
Yeah, it's like a landlord, a manager, they're at home and they're just wondering what happened in the building, the lights, and they just can check on the app and see the whole situation, right?
Yeah.
What if they have a bunch of buildings, not only one building, and they have a big yard and they have many offices, and how can they do that? Is
So
there a range or?
Yeah, we provide another service called virtual building. It's integrated into our match service. With this virtual building, either apps or website, you can use your PC or your smartphone to look at Google Map to identify your building.
Oh.
And once you identify the building, you can enlarge it into floor plans of different floors. Then you can use that floor plan and to identify which room to turn on, turn off.
So it's work with Google Map?
Yeah, we connect with the Google Map.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, that's also our proprietary cloud service. We provided on top. This is a free service, zero money, zero cost. Just for any building, if you are interested, you can just come to register, come to our website to register as a member, and you just upload your floor plan, and you will be able to virtualize your building instantly. And that virtual building service not just give you the facility to turn on, turn off on the light switch. You can also do a dimming. You can also see a report. In the future, you can even see the temperature, also the air quality for your buildings.
Yeah, so you mean that this is a plug and play, very easy to install. For the old building, they already have so many switches, and what they do is just anyone can install this? Or
Yes.
you guys send people to do that?
No, actually, anybody can hire local electricians just to change out the old switch to new switch. And their IT manager will be able to provide a very secure IT solution so that the data can come in and come out very securely. Yeah, because in commercial building, security is very important.
Yeah, you're talking about security. Is that a possibility that someone download an app and control other people's building and maybe something happened?
Yeah, we have a very strong security capability in our cloud server, and we are able to manage that and also prevent any security issue to happen. So it won't be an issue. Yeah.
So it's really great. So how many people are using, I mean, how many business industries are using your product right now?
Right now we have about more than 15 industries already testing out our product. We just launched this product about early this year, March, and we have some promotion for the past couple months, and we received the most recognition in either the casino,
They are using the lights all the time, 24 hours.
hotels, and schools, universities, and also governments or private sector office buildings, warehouses, or manufacturer facilities.
So what's their feedback on this?
I think they love this product because this is a kind of no-brainer for them looking for this kind of solution, but just a matter of cost before. And there are a lot of similar product, either for light control or for switch control, only designed for small homes, only for residential. So they have no sense about multiple story buildings. They have no sense about, like we just mentioned, Google Map. They have no security sense. They don't know how to do integration with other so-called building automation, BA systems. All these kind of commercial building domain knowledge is our strength. And since we came from here, we sold light bulbs to those customers, and now we feedback to that with this better product to kind of provide them a
It's called double saving.
total solution.
Yeah, double serving.
Yeah.
It's double saving. They save their energy and also they save their cost on this. Yeah, right.
Yes.
But everybody wants to save energy. It's called, nowadays everybody have this concept. Saving energy most of the time means spend more money. Yeah, but for your product, actually saving money, right?
Yeah, actually, you save your money, save energy also will save your money. Of course, you have to invest. That's why we have to invest, get the return on over investment, because you are doing investment. And Nowadays, because the cost for light source has dropped, so LED light bulbs become more and more popular.
So what's the average cost for the LED light bulbs?
Right now, it's dropped. I would say compared to last year, it's more than it's less than one half right now. Yeah.
It's like reduce the price every year, each year.
Yeah, I can guarantee next year there will be another half.
So that's encourage more people to use this, right?
I think within 3 years, all the light sources will become LEDs.
Well, it sounds like it's a really great product, and you have the big market there. So, but what is your real challenge?
The real challenge actually is there are a lot of old buildings and a lot of different kind of electronic spec you have to investigate, and also people's behavior. You have to get them educated to know how to use this, and that's why we are doing improvement every day, because we have to make sure even the most amateur people still can get to use this very easily. I have an example. I have a friend. They are trying to control their smart buildings, air conditioning system. It took him half hour just to turn on one single air conditioning.
Why? Why is
because
so long?
too complicated.
Too complicated.
Yeah, he is a PhD. He's my friend.
How come?
Because he showed me the interface is horrible, and that's why we are doing right. We're trying to make it as simple as possible. You can tell from the switch. It's so easy.
One switch.
Just replace the switch, and the whole room is intelligent. And the next thing is how can you identify or control? Use a smartphone. You can easily to identify a switch. And you can turn on, turn off, and everything is so intuitive. So that's a challenge.
So that's a light control for dummy.
That's right.
Yes,
Yeah.
but for you, you have so many other features. Adjust the lights to daylight, night lights, and for you, you look at the lights every day. Can you identify that for your eyes? You feel sour or something?
Oh yeah. Actually, everybody's eye is different. So that's why in the future, lighting will become personalized, because you want everyone to kind of configure their own lighting, because that also will be good for either your eyes, also your mental temperament, or like for education in the classroom. Yeah.
You mentioned personalized, and I thought, maybe at one family, 4 people want a different light in the evening. So how can they do that?
Yeah. If they share the same room, then there will be a problem.
Maybe different rooms have a different light, and they can control by themselves.
But it's already a done deal right now. Everybody is trying to do a personalization for the lighting, especially in the workplace. I know that right now every single room, every single workplace, like a cubicle or office, they are trying to make their light, either their color or their brightness can be configured. So it's being a trend right now.
Yeah, I know that the government really paid the great attention to this, and some elected officials already visited your factory. Right?
Yes.
Yes, like Mike Honda.
Yes.
Elaine Colbert.
Yeah, a lot of local politicians, because here is California and Silicon Valley, I think they really are very environmental conscious. So we thanks to them, we also bring a lot of business into the government, just because our Made in USA value proposition and also our green environment products.
Do you have a data that how much money they saved or how much energy they saved?
For the
lighting change and...
Yeah, as I mentioned before, LED lighting in general can save 50% of the energy usage for your lighting. And for lighting control,
match,
it could save typically about 30%.
50 plus 30, so that's 80%.
Yeah, it's about 5, 8, about it.
Wow.
We should put 50 times times 70, about it becomes 35%. So you can save 70%.
70%
You can save 70%.
of the energy.
Yes.
Yeah, so in the future, maybe every building, especially for commercials, they should have this.
Yeah, I think this is a trend. Yeah.
So that's why you called yourself the game changer of the smart building.
Yeah, the game changer. it's just a term to describe 10 years from now, you will see this kind of product. If it's not ours, it must be somebody else. This kind of product will become the main controlling.
Changer means change from time to time. It means improve all the time. So what's your next change?
Yeah, you asked me this question last time. Yeah, actually, we also always, it's a learning process. We always change for better. How to change for better is a learning process. So it's a fun process. We have to listen to our customer all the time, and sometimes we have to think ahead of them, because they can only tell you their trouble, their issues, but we have to find a solution.
You mentioned you think ahead of them, for example?
For example, they just say, okay, I feel it's so inconvenient to monitor our energy usage, but they don't know where to put it.
Yes.
So you have to find out a good way to put it. And for instance, we found a switch is the right place to put it. But we also have to teach them try to think a convenient way for them to install. So most of the time, they can only tell you their need. Yeah. And you have to find out a total solution. And solution has to be simple.
Yes, maybe someday we can use this app to control everything, not only lights, but maybe refrigerator, maybe air conditioner, and everything.
Yeah, for sure, that will be the future. Yeah. It's like you use your cell phone for your email, everything. Yeah.
You don't have to, when you got home and thought, oh, have I turn off the lights? And I drive back to the office and do that. You don't have to do that. Yeah,
sure.
It's so convenient. Everybody can sit there just.
Yeah,
I finger.
Yeah, I believe IoT, Internet of Things, although somebody say it's a bubbles, but every bubble always have some real
real valuable bubble.
Some diamond.
Okay,
some diamond
okay.
is hidden inside the bubbles. So you have to find out how to get a diamond or get to the pearl. Because I think right now, this is going to be a point of no return. Everybody has a cell phone, a smartphone. Everybody can get on internet anytime, any place, anywhere. It's impossible. Cannot be imagined 10 years ago. So something has to be changed right now. And that's the chance, opportunity we are grabbing right now.
Yes, great. So actually, innovation for you right now is, look at the things and reimagine what's possible, and also find the diamond and pearl among all the bubbles.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So
okay, so we're so happy today we have Mr. James Pan, and he's the founder and the CEO of Luxcell, and the LED, and also the Match game changer.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dan.
As a startup in Silicon Valley, innovation is our DNA. It's inside our blood. What is innovation?
Very confident.
It's a way of thinking, it's a philosophy, it's a mindset. It's very closely related to leadership.
For me, it's really about finding the right fit between the product and the market.
Have a strong technology position, a strong market impact.
Innovation can be an idea, can be a product, can be a service, or can be a thinking. It can be everything, out-of-box thinking, not limited to your background, to the past. Welcome to Innovation Dialogue. I'm Diana Ding, and today we are going to talk about Cloud Festival. Today we have Carrie Davis, and she's here to share her story, which is so inspiring. What we are doing here is to summarize, bring out the point, and give a good presentation. Help people to bring out their idea to the whole world.
It's very important to be able to spot human talent and to be a good leader.
More importantly, it's how our corporate and partners perceive the value that's come out of the event.
It was all about seizing the opportunity. rather than looking at the world as a set of problems.
I want to change the paradigm of angel investing being local. I want all of us to think global and to look at great opportunities in Asia or Europe, wherever it is in the world.
Come to Ding TV. Let us work together to bring out your idea to share with the whole world.